I am Mickey from Roller Skate Revival, and it's a depressingly gray, unskateable day in Germany. Again. So we are going to make a project. Today's project is slide gloves. What are slide gloves, you might ask? Well, obviously, if you're a park roller skater, you know what slide blocks are. They are the blocks that we put under our skates so we can slide on coping, rails, etc. Slide gloves are something that's often used by longboarders, so if they go really fast down the hill, they can lean down and they can put their hand on the ground and they can turn very sharply. I've recently been having a good time with making my axles spark on my penny trucks, but of course you can only do that a couple of times because before long your axles are kind of like ground down to nubbins. So I'm not going to do that anymore. But I did find out that sometimes some slide gloves are made with like little spark sticks in them, so I decided to try to do that as well.
You grab the skates and I'll grab the tools. Let's go rolling around like a couple of fools. Don't care if we're old, let's start something new. As we go rolling around, me and you.
The tools we are going to use for this project are my jigsaw and the related gloves and goggles, maybe a clamp, and a drill with a bit, and a handsaw. The materials for this project are some heavy-duty gloves, for example, some motorcycle gloves, some little fire sticks from a fire starter kit, a cutting board I've obviously already used for another project, and some industrial Velcro. I have two little circular pucks for the palms of my hands and a lot of little finger-sized bits of cutting board. The normal shape is either to have like one really long row across, or what they call like lobster claws, like two and, you know, one here and one here. And maybe this is me being ignorant about the purpose, but I wanted to have like finger-sized ones. I have some like industrial Velcro with sticky back. So I'm just gonna like cut this out and then stick it on my bits of cutting board and my motorcycle gloves. So the ones that I just made were just with the cutting board, nothing inside, just so I could have like a control glove. And now I have these like fire starter kits that you use for like when you're camping or something like that and you want to start a fire. Fun facts, a million years ago, I was a wilderness guide, and so that was my job, was to like make fire with sticks. we didn't get to use anything like this. But anyway, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think that maybe if I drill a hole, like, I'm hoping kind of diagonally, then I'll be able to have my like showboaty, you know, fancy show off spark flying fingers, whatever the fuck I want to call these. So I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to drill a hole kind of diagonally. Cool. My hope is that my drill bit will be just barely small enough so I won't have to use any glue or anything. It'll be just a tight fit. So it looks like it will work, but I will need to cut this down, of course. I was able to cut the flints, and so I just used these to kind of push it in a little bit. I'm just going to put the Velcro on the back here so that this will stick out and I'll be able to use it on my glove. Finished, and I had one extra stick, so I made another wrist puck so I could choose whether I want to do like, you know, showboat sparklies or normal spins.
Yes!
So how did it go? Well, for one thing, at the same time that I ordered these motorcycle gloves on eBay, I also got some actual longboard gloves. Same thing on eBay used, and I have to admit I did like these better. The reason is that my little finger things were a stupid idea. Not only did the Velcro fall off of here, I think because the motorcycle gloves have a different texture that's probably good for motorcycle riding, but wasn't really good for my purposes because it made the Velcro fall off. But even on these ones, the little finger things kept falling off, and I felt like I was like losing my fake nails all over the parking structure or something. It was kind of stupid. So the finger things were a fail. So I ended up making my own little sausage, my sparkle sausage. Like the unofficial snack of Berlin is a currywurst. So this is my super scharf Berliner Currywurst sparkle slider sausage thing. And that actually, I took that out the other night and it worked really well. So that does allow me to do what I wanted, which is basically shoot sparks from my fingers. So I think that's actually the best solution, is to see if you can find like a cheap or secondhand longboard glove and then just make your own sparkle slider fire fingers, sparkle sliders. I don't know what to call these, but they are a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to do. So I highly recommend trying it. Just please be more careful that you don't accidentally set your kitchen on fire like I almost did.
Oh, that was perfect! Oh my God! Gotta be gram worthy. Oh, there's bucket. Yes, you look lovely. Pack, shit, pack. You grab the skates and I'll grab the tools. Let's go rolling around like a couple of fools. Don't care if we're old, let's start something new. As we go rolling around, me and you. Tie up your laces and bandage your cuts, and it would be grand if you held my hand. We'll go roll